Hey y'all, I'm just sitting out here waiting on my son to get off of work. I'm on drop off duty today. One of my sons had to be at work at 6 this morning. I had to drop him off. And then I went back home. My husband had to be at work at 9. I dropped him off, went back home. The other son had to be at work at 12:30, so I just got to drop him off. Now I'm at the first son's job that I dropped off early this morning. I'm at his job, sitting here waiting for him to get done, and then my husband to get off, and it's like, oh, okay, so I haven't even had time to put dinner on because all this dropping off and picking up. But anyway, we probably just grab us some chickens from Sam's. You know those rotisserie chickens from Sam's? Those are off the chain. It's a quick, easy dinner. Grab a couple of those because these are some big boys, 6'5" each. And my husband, we grab a couple of those rotisserie chickens. And I mean, they're at a great price if you didn't know. But it's funny down here in Mississippi because unlike where I'm from, Illinois, I never had to line up to get chickens. Like the first week of being down here, we went to Sam's. I was like, I want some rotisserie chicken. So I saw a couple of old ladies with their carts in front of the, where the chickens come out. And then I saw the man that works back there. I call him the chicken man. I forgot what the proper name is, but he was telling them, oh yeah, y'all go ahead and line up, cause yeah. And I was like, wait a minute, line up? Like, wait a minute, we gotta line up? And the old ladies were like, yeah, baby, cause the line is gonna be all the way back there, and these people up here be fighting over these chicken. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So sure enough, I was the third person in line behind the two little old ladies who were friends, and I lined up, and before I knew it, I mean, it was about 15 people in that line. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, everybody's just standing there in line, like we in school in the cafeteria waiting on lunch. And we stand there waiting on them chickens. So when they came out, the people at the back of the line, they watching, trying to make sure, the people in the front aren't going to grab all the chickens, and then they have to wait a whole nother hour for some more chickens to come out fresh. So I said, I'll be nice. We just grabbed us two, the little old ladies. They was grabbing like 2 and 3 a piece. So people was looking at them. I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all are the ones going to get jumped. I ain't going to get jumped today. So anyway, I'm gonna grab a couple of those chickens and probably one of those nice salads they have made up, one of those chef salads. Those are pretty good. And some dinner rolls. Maybe, yeah, dinner rolls. And I got some baked beans or something at home. So that's gonna be dinner because I mean, I'm a homebody. I don't like being outside if I don't have to be outside. So, you know, yeah, this to me, the driving back and forth, it gets on my nerves, but it's okay until we get our other vehicle fixed, which my son, who I'm here to pick up now, he tore it up when he was back in school. So yeah, that's a whole nother story. So I'm glad that he's working now. He's working, so he'll be able to assist in getting that vehicle back up and running like it's supposed to. So other than that, nothing else is really going on. I'm just sitting here waiting. I did have a phone call earlier, and it was just funny how it happened because I had an old friend that I used to work with over, I want to say, it's been over 15 years. Over 15 years. And I got a phone call this morning and I didn't recognize the number. I don't answer calls that I don't recognize. Like, I just don't. So I gave my daughter the number. I said, look this number up and see who it is. And she told me. I'm like, oh, like I haven't heard from her in years. Are you serious? And so I called the number back, and it was like a great conversation. It's just funny how some people you run across, you can, not talk for years upon years. And then you can just pick right back up where you left off. And it was a great conversation, and glad that, she accidentally called me. She said it was by accident because she was looking through her phone and she didn't even realize that she still had my number for all those years ago when we used to work together, and she accidentally pushed it, pushed dial, and I didn't pick up. So she like, oh well, maybe she'll call back. That's what she was thinking. But after we got to talking and going back over old memories and just talking about the goodness of God, and I mean, she was there when I was going through the trenches, and she recalled the things that I was going through, and she like, girl, I know there ain't nothing but God that you still here, because you were really going through it. And I'm like, yeah, I give God all the glory every chance that I get, because I could have been in a mental hospital, with all of the things that I've dealt with. So I enjoyed our conversation, and I'm glad that I was able to be, inspiring and encouraging to her as well, because she's been through a lot throughout the years. And I mean, yeah, it was just a great conversation. And I like conversations like that. I don't like, you know, meeting up or running across people, after years and years and finding out, a bunch of horrible things, have gone on, or we meet again when, we're going to somebody's funeral. So it was good to talk to her and catch up. And we'll continue to keep in touch now. So that was good. We talked for a long time. It's just those conversations are really funny when you're catching up. You can stay on the phone for a couple of hours and it feels like, it doesn't feel like you've been talking that long, and the minutes are just ticking. So yeah, so that was good. I enjoyed that conversation. And at the end of the conversation, she said, well, she was like, yeah, I'm glad I accidentally called you, but well, I guess I can't say it's an accident. I was like, no, nothing happens by accident, because it was a very encouraging phone call, for both of us, So that's that. But yeah, just can't wait to finish my pickups for the day, since I've dropped everybody off and now I got to pick them all up. Well, the last one that I just dropped off, he doesn't get off till 9 o'clock, so my husband will be picking him up, because I'm not coming out at night. So yeah, so glad that's over with. And yeah, I'm just waiting so I can get the rest of my day going and do some of the things that I want to do for myself that I hadn't had time to do. So yeah, I'll be jumping on a little bit more. And if you have any questions or anything you want me to discuss or things you want to know about me, just drop it in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I'm thinking I'm on Facebook talking about like. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll be back. And also catch the podcast. Myself and older sister have a podcast. If you haven't seen them, go back and watch the replay. Go back and watch the replay.